Hello and welcome to part 2 of the explanation video for the 2023 Opportunity Class Reading Exam, containing worked solutions for questions 18 to 25. This paper can be accessed via the New South Wales Education website, but please note that only extracts B, C and D have been published due to copyright restrictions. We therefore do not have access to extract A, and questions will be answered using extracts B, C and D. Scrolling down to question 18. Students were asked to read the 4 extracts below on the theme of stars. For questions 18 to 25, they were given a couple of different statements and were told to match the statement to the particular extract A, B, C or D based on which extract they think best answers the question. When dealing with extract questions, it's important that children do not start with these open-ended questions. It's important that they first begin by reading and summarizing the various extracts. So we'll start with extract B. Upon reading and engaging with these 2 paragraphs, the student would have learnt that extract B discusses the difference between a shooting star and a meteor. So shooting star and a meteor, and explains that the science behind a shooting star is this meteor and how it's just a bit of space rock rather than something we can wish upon. So extract B really talks about the official science behind these shooting stars. Scrolling down to extract C now, we have here extract C discusses the observation of the Milky Way and the solar systems in the Milky Way to explain observatories and stargazing. So the big thing with extract C was we've really got this big comment on observation here, how it's done in the observatories, and also talking about stargazing and how we can really see these stars from the Earth. So that's extract C there. With extract D, upon reading these 3 paragraphs, we can understand that extract D discusses the significance of understanding the natural world around us. So extract D, unlike B and C, talks about the natural world in more of a general sense, using stars to support the idea rather than basing the entire topic on the natural world. So we do have here, we've got the natural world, and the really big emphasis here is on learning and how it's important and really significant to learn about the world around us. And it also talks about becoming kind of familiar with the universe, with nature and the universe. So again, in summation, extract B talks about the difference between a shooting star and a meteor, talking about the science behind a shooting star. Extract C talks about the observation and how we can view these stars from Earth, whereas extract D talks about the significance of learning about the world around us, including both the natural and astronomy worlds. So scrolling back up now, we summarized our 3 arguments. We would have done it for extract A as well, but due to copyright, we don't have it. So coming back up to the first statement there, question 18. It says, we're looking for the extract which best explains how people can learn about the stars when the sky isn't dark. So remember, if we scroll back to our extracts, we're looking really about the best answer here for observation. So it explains how people can learn about the stars when the sky isn't dark. So how can we see the stars when it's not dark? And the best place to do that, talking about location, would be here in extract C with the observation observatories. And it does really discuss stargazing. So we've got words here about optical telescopes pointed at the cosmos. We've got the largest virtual solar system drive as well. So we're really talking about how we can view this from Earth, and that's why the best answer for 18 is C, talking about the observatories being the places we can learn about the stars when the sky isn't dark. Moving on to, so let me just put that there, we've got C as the best answer for 18. Now, for question 19, it says we are looking for the best extract which mentions a time when people routinely come together to talk about the stars. With this one, unfortunately, this one does belong to extract A, and we don't have extract A to talk about, but it would be safe to assume that extract A talks about maybe the relationship between stars and humans in a kind of belonging and conversational sense. So we're looking maybe at how the stars unites us and mentions a time in which we would come together to talk about them. So we'll skip question 19 for now, but it should be noted that the best extract for 19 would in fact be A. Moving on to question 20, we're looking for the extract which best supports and suggests that learning about stars may not be easy. So if we scroll back down to our extracts B, C, and D, we're really looking at the concept of learning and learning about the world and the astronomy around us. And if we remember from our summaries, the best answer for question 20 would in fact be D, because it's talking about how we should learn about the universe and the natural world around us. That's what extract D is about. So suggests that learning a star may not be easy. In particular, if we're looking about the part that may not be easy, we can look at maybe the second paragraph, and we think we can see the sentence here. However, I think it is more that I haven't tried hard enough. Just underline that for you, just there. So it does talk about how learning is a difficult process and how learning about the environment is difficult, but eventually worth it. So the best answer for 20, is D, talking about learning and how sometimes it's not always easy, but worth it in the end. So we'll write that there as well. We have got 20 as D. Moving on to question 21. Describes what is happening when people think they see a star move. So although stars do move in space at a very slow, well, not really slow, but stars do move, but they don't actually move as fast as we think they are. So describing what is happening when people think they see a star move, looking again at our extracts, we would link it to extract B, which talks about this shooting star flying across the sky when in reality it's just a space rock or meteor that kind of burns up in the atmosphere and therefore has this kind of fiery appearance to it. So the best answer for question 21 is in fact B. Okay, moving on to question 22, we are looking for the extract which best compares the writer's knowledge of natural features on Earth with what they know about stars. So we're looking again about this relationship between the natural world, the astronomy, and humans kind of learning about that astronomy and natural world. So for question 22, again, the best answer would be D, because D is really the only extract which talks about the importance of appreciating and learning about the world around us. So scrolling back up, that one was quite straightforward. The best answer for question 22 is D. Moving on to 23 now, we're looking at the passage which best mentions the official recognition of excellent conditions for looking at stars. So scrolling back to our paragraphs, our extracts here, we're looking at the extract which best discusses how observation of these stars is achieved and kind of the best conditions for looking at them. The only real extract which talks about the observation of the stars would be extract C. We've got the Siding Spring Observatory, we've got the world's largest virtual solar system drive. It's really the only paragraph that talks about these conditions for observation, so that means our best answer for 23 is in fact C. Okay. Moving on to 24, explaining why a term that is often used to refer to stars is incorrect. So scrolling back to our extracts, this question is very straightforward. If I just underline it for you here in extract B, we can see that a shooting star is a common, if inaccurate, name for a meteor. Looking at the word there, inaccurate, meaning that it's often a misconception or something that is understood to be something but isn't really true. So scrolling back up to question 24, a term that is often used, the term used being shooting star, is incorrect because the real word for a shooting star should in fact be meteor, because the scientific and correct word for this concept is a space rock that collides with the Earth's atmosphere. So the best answer for question 24 is in fact B. Lucky last, question 25. We're looking at the extract which best provides examples of different ways that one star is referred to. Upon researching extracts B, C, and D, we don't really have any examples here of different names for a star. There's no examples provided in any of the extracts about the different terms we can use to talk about the star. Extract B may be touched upon because we have this shooting star and meteor, but remember that a meteor/shooting star is not a star, it's just a space rock that fires up in the Earth's atmosphere. So we don't have extract A, unfortunately, but the best answer for question 25 is in fact A. Okay, and with that we conclude part 2 of the explanation video for the 2023 Opportunity Class Reading Exam. Please review part 1 for questions 12 to 17. Thank you.